YouTube, today we're gonna be talking about the methods of talking to girls, bro. Hopefully y'all can see which one works best for you and which one doesn't work for you. Let's get it. So now the first and most common method when guys trying to go out and try and talk to girls is they usually like just go up, say, yo, what's up? My name's Miles, nice to meet you, blah, 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 let me get your number, without really having a conversation. This is actually not a bad way to do it, but it kind of is at the same time, because if you're trying to like build something meaningful, you can't just go up to some random person on the street and just be like, hey, let me get your number, my name's Miles. Like, come on, that doesn't sound realistic. Like, what if you were a girl yourself and you had some random guy walk up to you and asking for your personal information, which is your number? It just doesn't really sound right. It kind of sounds creepy at the same time too. But the thing is, if you're attractive, then that's not so bad of an idea. Like, it can actually work for you if you're attractive. If you're just some average looking guy, it's gonna look weird as fuck. So I'm gonna give this first method 6 out of 10. It really depends on how you look and how the girl sees you. Like, if she sees that you're attractive, then it might work. If she sees that you're just an average guy or even ugly, it's gonna give off more creepy vibes. Now, the second method I got for y'all for pulling girls out in the street, in public, basically the same thing as number one, where you just introduce yourself, but instead of jumping right into getting a number, you actually try and have a conversation with her about like anything for her. Like, let's say you compliment something that she's wearing, like you like her dress or some shit. You can start a conversation off that, like, where'd you get that dress from? How much did it cost? Blah, blah, blah. You know, shit like that. This way is a lot better than the first way because it doesn't come off as so like just blunt and weird. Like, because after you like break the ice and have a little conversation with her, she gets a little bit more comfortable with you and she doesn't see you as a complete stranger that she doesn't know at all after having a conversation. So the conversation is like the first step into like her being comfortable around you, bro. So this is why this way is a lot better than the first way, because first way you just get her number and that's it, and it's like, who the fuck are you? Second one is like she gets to see a little bit of you, and if she thinks you're cool in that first conversation, then she won't really be as hesitant with it and she won't see you as a creep. So this way is a lot better, bro. So I'm gonna rate the second way, which is literally just going up, introducing yourself, starting a conversation, and getting a number. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. The only reason why it's not the best way is because you're still cold approaching, so you won't really know if she fucks with you or not. But this next method that I'm gonna give y'all, it completely gets rid of that issue. So the third method I got for y'all today is kind of similar to the second and first one, but there's a little twist to it. This one you don't really just go up to any girl that you see attractive and just start talking to her. This one takes longer because for this method you have to like look at her body language and look at her eye contact, see if she's looking at you or not. And this one's really just like keeping the interest first before actually approaching her, instead of just cold approaching. Yeah, so let's say you see her look at you real quick. That probably doesn't mean anything. If she just glances at you and looks away, it probably doesn't mean anything. If she glances at you, looks away, looks back again, it might mean that she has a little interest in you. Or she simply just looked at you twice and that's it. But the third time, if she's looking at you 3 times over and over, back to back, bro, just approach that girl, bro. You got it, man. If she's giving you the death stare, that's an obvious sign that she wants you, bro. So like, this third method is really just the same thing as the second one, but seeing if she has interest in you in the jump before actually approaching. Good ways to do this is literally what I just said. Looking at her eye contact, see if she's looking at you. Look at her body language. Look at her facial expressions when she's looking at you. If it's a disgusting face, obviously she doesn't want you. If it's a like nervous face, then she might just be shy, but she kind of wants you. If it's a little crazy face, then you already know, bro. You got that. Pretty much 10 out of 10, bro. Like, you can't really go wrong with this one. Actually, no, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. The only reason why it's not a 10 is because sometimes girls just look at you and then they just don't fuck with you. That's just how it works sometimes. It's never gonna be 100% accurate. So like you just gotta like you're really just gonna have to work with what you got. Like it's never 100% accuracy. Sometimes the girls will look at you and they're just trolling or some shit and fuck with you. But yeah, I'd say this last method that I gave y'all is definitely the best way. Y'all could go talk to some girls out in public. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10.